Welcome back to part 2 of this Amazon Custom Returns Electronics Pallet series we started last Saturday. This is part 2. So the total Amazon.com MSRP, the entire pallet, which included 2 of these huge boxes on it, full MSRP, $2,166. I had to buy these from across the country, had to pay shipping, paid a lot of money for this one pallet. Total price shipped, $628. That is way too much for liquidation, but I love electronics. You love watching electronics, so I splurged just to get an actual electronics pallet. But don't worry though, the first video last Saturday, I already have an estimated potential selling total of $1,170. So as long as everything sells for what I estimated, even if it's short a little bit, potentially $1,000 selling total after the first box. So after the first box, I've already turned a profit, potential profit, so that is awesome. This is box number 2. It's possible the first box might have had all the good stuff in it, and we had some good stuff. So hopefully box number 2 still has some hidden gems in it, but let's find out. Let's find out. So everybody, next week, a little announcement, I guess. My wife and I recorded just a short 2-part series where we purchased a $40,000 MSRP Amazon jewelry liquidation pallet. It has something like, what is it, 4,000 pieces of jewelry in it, all brand new. So that's going to be interesting for you to watch next week. It'll be part 1 on Tuesday and then part 2 on Thursday. And then after that, I will either do a electronics like pallet starting Saturday, or we'll just jump straight into the next 7 pallet 42 box series. I'll kind of decide as the week goes on what we're going to do. Because I did actually buy another electronics pallet from out West Coast shipped in here, which I might just have to push that back into the future, a couple months down the road, or I'll go ahead and just do part 1 on Saturday, and then part 2 will be whenever. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, though. So we'll figure it out next week. Here we go. Here we go. Electronics. First item on top, and decent item. We have Jabra GN. Looks like we got some wireless headphones. Not a bad brand. It's not like a Bose kind of a brand, but Jabra is still a pretty decent brand. Oh yeah, they're both in there. They look, I mean, just from first impression, they look like new condition. They got the charging case for them. So this liquidation that I paid up for it, paid a lot for this liquidation. So far, I've been extremely happy with it. I don't like paying much more than 10%, but in this day and age, prices on pallets can be, especially electronics, can be kind of crazy. It can be kind of expensive, but as long as you buy from a decent source, the odds of making back at least what you, or making a profit, it's still possible. It's still possible. I'm actually going to pull up the Amazon app on my phone, which is just the app that we all have that we can purchase from, the actual Amazon app. So these actually are on sale on Amazon right now for $40. So not super expensive. Even used, I'll probably try to get at least like $25 out of that. You know, the potential selling total just keeps growing with every video. We have an iPad case, and this actually looks like this one is a Bluetooth, tablet keyboard case. So this actually will sell for a little bit more money, like a tablet keyboard case. Not a whole lot, a little bit more. So this does have, looks like 2 ink cartridges in it. Open package item. Brother ink. Yeah, if these are opened up, they're pretty much worthless. Sealed. Look at that ink. Actually, that Brother ink is still factory sealed. This one is still sellable. You gotta be careful selling this online. Well, at least I do, because I got warned by Brother several years ago not to sell their ink on eBay and Amazon. So pretty much this kind of stuff I have to sell locally, like on Facebook Marketplace, just because I can't sell it online anymore because brother slapped me on the hand and said, no, you cannot sell our ink. We think it's counterfeit. I'm like, man, it came from Amazon. It's not counterfeit. Anyway, but something like this, Facebook Marketplace, like 20 bucks or so. Then we have another one. Brother Ink. This is actually a multi-pack. This is not factory sealed, it's just like somebody just taped it shut after they opened it up. A lot of tape on this one. It's supposed to have several ink cartridges in here. Actually appears that all of them are there and they are sealed still. So it looks like this is probably, both boxes were for the same printer. This is the colored ink and that was a black and white ink. So hopefully, colored always sells a little bit more. Hopefully I can get maybe about 50 bucks for the entire package selling locally. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's see, classic stand-up. Oh, we have a stand-up sign holder. So just literally a piece of plastic that holds a piece of paper. Awesome. What is this? Laptop power bank. Supports laptop energy light, warming light. So it says it is for iPhone, iPad, or for your laptop. So it looks like, let's say if you're camping in the woods and you want to, I'm guessing, use your freaking laptop. This is a power source for it, looks like. I've never got one of these in a liquidation. I don't think so. Comes in a nice traveling case. Brand is RENOGY. Renogy. Actually, it's still all taped shut too, so I don't want to open up the seals on it. It's still all taped shut. So this is just going to be an open box item. So that's actually kind of cool. Let's actually look up on Amazon. So on Amazon, found, wow. Okay, that's it. Amazon, it sells new for $159.99 on Amazon. $160 new. So this is actually, everything here is still all factory sealed up. It's just not like factory sealed. Even at $160 new, I bet you this shouldn't be that hard to get. At least 100 bucks for this whole thing on eBay, I bet. So that's actually a pretty good item right there. That's probably, try to get at least 100 bucks for that. So happy about that. Let's see, we have what brand is this? Hold on. Oh, Milproc. It looked like a spec iPhone case, but it's kind of like the spec knockoff kind of case for your phone case. Jackery bar. Oh, it's just a power bank. Just a power bank. Power banks can be like, between 10 and 20 bucks. Not super. Oh, here is ink for a like a Dymo gun. Oh, I don't want to make a mess with that. We'll just keep that thing in the package. That can make a huge mess. Here we just have looks like adapter cords. We have micro USBs for the Samsung phones. And then a wall charger brick. Defender Pro for the... It doesn't... Oh, iPhone 8 Plus. Probably not super expensive because, the iPhone 8 Plus is kind of... I mean, that's an older phone. Because they're on like, what, the iPhone 12 now, I think? I'm not even too sure, honestly. I have an iPhone XS still. It works totally fine. We have some knockoff Apple AirPods, making it look exactly like it. We got some knockoff Apple AirPods. I know we got some of these out of a pallet last year, and my wife actually used these. It wasn't this brand. It was a MPOW, kind of like a knockoff Apple AirPods. She used them at the gym. They lasted about a month, and they just quit working. Like, they wouldn't charge anymore. They just kind of just... So, Now, some of that knockoff stuff, it truly is like just cheap stuff. So once again, looks like these are actually looks like more like knockoff Bose wireless earphones. The brand is called C5S. They're not exactly the same, but that's kind of what the box looks like. So some more, you know, some cheaper earphones. We have some Brother toner or inkjet ink. The packaging looks like it has like brown stains all over it. Let's just take a glance inside of it. I'm gonna go ahead and guess, say this ink was, oh yeah, it's opened up. This ink has already been used. It's trash. Used ink. Then we have some more kind of just like some cheaper Bluetooth earphones. And like I said, like with hers, they worked about a month, and she said they didn't sound too bad. And then once those quit on her, then I actually bought her a pair of the AirPods Pro, and she freaking loves those. Yeah, some of these, honestly, some of these cheaper ones, I'm sure they sell for like 20 bucks or so. Not super expensive. Oh, here's a, what is this? Oh, okay, so this is a water gauge. It tells you like gallons and stuff. Okay, we have more earphones. It's the same brand, True Engine SE brands headphones. And they come in the case and everything. Never heard of this brand. Well, I don't want to tear the packaging up, but yeah. You kind of get the gist of things. You know, not a super expensive brand. Then another set. Actually, but these are actually still factory sealed. This set is. So hopefully, let me actually look up this factory sealed set. Let's just see how much they sell for, like factory sealed brand new. I'll try Amazon first. Okay, so on Amazon, looks like these pre-owned are like $20, $25. Brand new, exact same ones, brand new sold for $50. Brand new sold for $60. Let's see, brand new sold for $50. Like factory sealed brand new $50. Looks like, so brand new about 50 bucks. Used, they're going for about like, on average, like usually like $20, $25. So that's actually not too bad after all. It's like 50, then 25, 25. So right here at these three right there is like 100 bucks just with these three. So that's not bad. I'll take that. Not bad at all. WD blue solid state drive. I wonder if it's even in there. If it's even the right thing. It's not factory seal. Somebody just put like clear tape over the old factory seal. So it's in there. It's a 1 terabyte solid state drive. Probably not super expensive. I don't really know how much it even sells for. Can't be that much. Then we have, oh, we have a ring light. Okay. We have a ring light. Huh. Not very expensive on that. We got a few things left. Okay, so this is actually still factory. So we have a lithium CR2 3-volt battery. It's a 4-pack. Amazon basis branded. Still factory. Then we have, oh, this is another one of the Renergies, but this is not for a laptop. This is for like your iPhone, your iPad, your USB device charger. Renergy, the laptop that you saw earlier, the laptop charger, that was like $160 new. So I bet you just iPhone, iPad, cell phone charger, probably like 40 or 50. You know, new than used, like half of that. Here we go, last item. We have HD vehicle traveling data recorder. So this is used. It is not new. It's been installed before. There's even people even left their hairs in the box for us. That's awesome. But a cheaper brands, I know we have some of these on eBay listed for as high as 80 bucks for cheaper brand, like cameras or dash cams for your vehicles. So probably, you know, let's say average like 40 bucks for that. So that wasn't too bad. It wasn't as valuable as the first box. The first box had crazy value to it, but this one has at least another 100 to 200, 250, maybe three, maybe between $300 and $400 more. So I think this whole pallet, I could probably get at least $1,500 for it, and I got it for a little over $600. So there's still going to be some crazy profit on this pallet. So this one I paid up for it. It wasn't cheap, but the return on investment is going to be way more than what I paid. So that's awesome. And electronics, what's nice about those is they sell very quickly. Whenever you go to resell electronics, they don't last long. They move, they're gone. So 2 big thumbs up for this pallet. I overpaid for it, but it worked out. I'm gonna make some money on this. So sometimes I guess paying shipping and overpaying for a pallet, it can work out, but I don't recommend it. It usually doesn't. So I'll see you next week with the $40,000 Amazon custom return jewelry pallet. First ever jewelry pallet. This might be one of the first on YouTube. It might be the first one on YouTube. So let's find out. See you next week, Tuesday and Thursday, 2-part series, jewelry.